been a while since I did a horse racing video, so I'll show you how to trade a 4-horse jumps race. We're only going to look to make 10 or 15 pound out of this. I'll go and turn on my 2-tick offset, and I'm going to have a look at this leader way out. He seems to have the most volatility on him early days. The favourite, Risk in the Ground, Harry Skelton, always a good one to have on your side. Just go and get the video up here for you so you can actually see what's going on. I normally have it much bigger on a different screen, but for this video I can drag it over there, sit that in, then we can make it a bit bigger.
Flight number 3.
Zoom it up. There we go. So you can see now. So he's on the dark colours there in front. Favourite is the purple.
On the outside.
That's in 3rd or 4th spot. There he is. So just looking for 2-tick offsets here and just letting the speed of the software do the work. Basically, it's one click and you're doing 3 things with one click. You're placing a lay bet, a back bet, and you're hedging it each time. So I only need to click once in this lay column. See good movement there on the favourite. That's definitely going to help us. If the favourite's coming down, then all the other horses are only going to go one way. So you can see with the volatility how many trades you can get in here. And each trade that I'm doing at the moment is around 16 pounds of liability. So if I put 10 of them in at once, I'm risking 160 pounds roughly. So although it looks a lot of trades at this very low price, the liability is very low. You can see it at the top of the ladder there, what the liability is anyway. It's 50 quid at the moment. Now it's nothing. It's just really highlighting what we do in running. When nothing's happening, you can see there's 4 horses, no orders changing, just clicking bets in. We'll go and cancel some of these bottom ones. If the favourite falls or something happens and the price suddenly drops, you don't want to get caught on all of them. So I like to keep about 4 or 5 going at once. And then once they're matched, to jump back in. This horse, despite being in front, nothing's changed in the order, and yet you're getting this good volatility. And this is all we do in the first half of the race when nothing's changing. Just manage your liabilities. You don't have too many in, just in case something goes wrong. But they're going a nice, slow, steady pace here. There's nothing to worry about at the moment. They're all jumping well. It's good ground, so slow pace. Now you're starting to see a bit more volatility as they start getting into the second half of the race. Well, they're still not actually even halfway, but it's just starting to wind it up. You can see that blue one there, the Much Too Dear, he's already starting to push. He's running out of petrol. But the favourite's going beautifully there in 3rd, and he's just stalking the other 2. But you just look at the speed of this software, just getting these bets matched. We're almost got our target now anyway, so we can just about jump out, trying to get about 10 to 15 quid. So you can see the hedged amount flashing there at the top left-hand screen, what you can take at any time. We'll get a couple more in here. This leader's just skipped away a bit. The horse in 3rd's gone. Favourite's still cruising though. This is going back up now. They're everywhere out. It just flew up. So we'll go and put in an exit, and that'll do us, because now they're starting to get a bit serious. Go and hedge that up.
Risk in the Ground, breathing down the leader's neck.
Now way out, that'll do. All hedged up. Cancel the rest of those bets. Done. And you can see now we're going to make 15.69 or 15.89, no matter which horse wins the race. But have a look at that favourite, absolutely untouched, hasn't moved a muscle on it the whole race. Leader's starting to push now. There's all the bets we did. You can see, I'll go and cancel, or not cancel, hide all those all bets, so you can just see the ones we did just on this horse. There they are, all there. Just so many, it's so fast. And now you're getting to the business end of the race. You don't want to get involved now. But you can see this favourite absolutely cruising. Everything else is off the bit. But you don't really want to be trading now, because if that favourite stumbles at the last or second last, then you're gone. But look at that side on. He's just going to cruise past this leader. You can see on the BetJet Pro race meter there, as long as that leader is staying in the grey, it can't win. You can see the market's already decided. It's 1-2 10, the favourite. You just don't want him going green. If this second favourite goes green, then something's going to happen. He's just flicked orange there, but no, he stumbled over the last, so that'll be that now. He'll just go right out to 1,000, race over. So, I mean, that's fairly predictable. That was just straightforward. It's only a 4-horse race. Some people think they can be a bit risky, and they can, but that's why you don't get too much liability involved in a small field. So there he's gone on to win. We'll get rid of that. And there you go, 15.89. That's how we trade 4-horse races using BetJet Pro.